Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. Jamaica, a creation of the British West Indian Corporation. Corporation is synonymous with company. I must say salute to the people who chose to hold them Sabbath, practice them Sabbath. We say salute. It's always good when you entertain spiritual discipline. Always an exception when you choose to restrict yourself voluntarily, restrict yourself from everyday activities. Yeah, man. I'm calling it the set apart ones when you choose to hold your order that way. And again, nothing to do with the churchical mess. Yeah, man. It's always internal. And we come from a perspective where we look within for everything. Everything, we just look within. Now I come across a little tape. My elder share it with me, but I never get a chance to look at it. And today I slide through salute, South Florida. Salute, what's that? Hopped Bay. Yes, salute. Gratitude for passing through. Yeah, man, I come across a tape where them say, what is it? The history of Jamaica in relation to the British royal family. And them said the original people were Tainos from this island, Taino. And them show you an image where we are look at for the Taino people, that kind of people. And it's no different when them show you an image of what was supposed to be the ahuuahkhuu or the Arawak people that they said died off. Very similar imagery. Now, well, like for reason, yeah, man, philosophically, we don't have them issue there. And this is why I share information about the location called India, which was originally Bharat, which was invaded by the Aryans, or the Persians, or the Iranians, one and the same group. And then move against the Dravidian people who look like I in that location. And these Aryans are the very same British, are the very same kind of people go around in Spain, are the very same people who call themselves elite. So when we get upon our island around here, and we see the so-called East Indian, we can call them Persian, because that's what them originally is. Iranian hybrid. And we not be racist when we speak this way. We have to look at the information being presented, even on this very mustard seed platform. Yeah, man, just check the information. I tell you all along, say you're being governed by, that's a non-human entity. Because the company, West Indian Company, or this British corporation, is a non-human entity. That is the machinery. Salute, Kimleys. That is the machinery, my people. So when we start look at this tape, I talk about the history of Jamaica, and the first people are Tainos. I couldn't go any further. I literally stopped right at this image. I know I don't need for going no further, because the agenda is clear. Telling you already, when we look out there and see, it seems like it's a rulership of foreign people, then all we have to do is ask what was there before them. Say, boy, dark-skinned people used to rule. Dark-skinned people populated most of the areas where foreign people now are encroaching. And we can use India. Yeah, man. That location over there, I think it's called Tamil Nadu. You see, those kind of people will look like us. Negroid type, I would say. Not just dark skin with these kind of straight hair. Different kind of ones. And this is where we have to can identify who we are. Because the miscegenation is, rampant. When we look at the small island and see the East Indians over there, in that's a position of rulership, places like Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, these small islands. The people who call themselves East Indian and rule over here, they are actually Persian people. Yeah, man. Very same Iran type of people, the Pakistani type of people are one class, but them spread out themselves. And they are here now, created by the British Empire to usurp our place. So when them can't really say we are Africans anymore, because we as a people rebut all of those claims. Now them I try say the people that was here is not us, but some kind of foreign East Indian looking people. Now I am here to rebut them claim there. Again, if it's only one man a stand up, then we're there. And I'm not the only one. This is what we give thanks for. It's just when these people who control the media, the parliament, the governmental system, the foreign construct, because them have all of these resources at them disposal. Even here on the island, you will quickly see them have a little man will look like me, start, dress up themselves and say them a TAINO. And you will see them on the news. And then we get publication. You understand? And then if you talk to them in person or you try to listen to what them are really say, them really not say nothing. Because them is just there as a buffer for the foreign people and just like the Maroons. Now, when them all come and talk to a man like me, we say me ahuuahkhuu is a whole different conversation. Because I'm going to make you know plainly, say, boy, what's your point of origin? And it's not here. That way you stand down, you have no claim here. This is how we have to approach it. My notion of a taino was never in existence until the Spanish conquest. Spanish came here in 1492, tear up a place. By 1509, them established themselves. By 1655, when the British take over, then you have a taino existence, because the taino are the product of the miscegenation from the foreign man or woman. That's how it really is. And usually, I remember of a time, probably about even 10, 12 years ago, now dark-skinned people can't claim to be now indigenous or Taino. I remember this thing. When you try to look at the international organization and you try to be a part of it, that dismiss you. I tried. This is why me know. And this is why from even back in the years, back in the days, about in 2017, 18, that's when we get a world passport. God, these people now include us is now when we are revealed the truth that they are the usurpers. They are the foreigners in this American hemisphere. America is like how it say Africa state, like how it say India state. 3 Indies is us as a people. All different variations of us as a people. And when the area and the foreign guys, these people will come from some different places, start mingle with us. Reading the Bible where them say angel and fallen angel come mingle with man and woman boy. What do you think it mean? It's no different than me here on my island. When me, the other day, I there in the bank, NCB bank, and when me look, a bare foreigner I see in the bank at the business. People, I see a Chinese woman, the tallest Chinese woman me see, because she probably about 6 foot. And this Chinese woman, I tell her, say, she want to get a debit card for her son, and blah, blah, blah. She give them the, application, and the clerk of here make sure know, say, no, this application are fulfilled by such and such a people, JP, judge, whatever, not the dad. And the clerk asks her, are you Jamaican national? And this Chinese woman who cannot even speak English well, I'm telling you, my people. I say, yes, she's Jamaican national. And the clerk, them don't even believe her. They must say, all right, bring your documentation. Bring your documentation. And next, that's a situation I saw was some kind of Ukrainian. These guys have some big head. Them are not black man like me. They get me, and them are not Chinese man. Them are some of the Aryan type. Probably from, Ukraine type of area. Big-headed, big, thick white man in our place at the business. Him and his son. And me is a tall man. I probably stand up about 6'1". And the son bigger than me, broader than me. That's me. I look and I say, I want to go on my island. Then if we get even 200,000 of these people coming on my island right now, we in a problem. Because my people were underfed. We not on a bow and arrow. You get me? And, the little tough guys, them for them head knock, be badness and criminality. So them now focus for no say, boy, we are being invaded as we speak. Them can't take we over and war with we, Them have to assimilate themselves with we. And come with trinkets. You get me? And water down a few away. And act like them our friends. And then some of we were licky, we're going to breed them up and mix up with them and talk about we have foreign pretty baby. Not knowing say it's an invasion. You get me? At the very same thing with the TAINO. The TAINO was here to replace us. But one thing I realize, irrespective of where them go on with, them come with corona and our people still they are strong. Them come with AIDS and our people still they are strong. Them come with voodoo and our people still they are strong. Them come with religion and our people still they are strong. These people are masters of deception. Don't let them fool you about Jamaica belong to no TAINO. TAINO is a Spanish word. TAINO derived from the Spanish conquerors, those Spaniards that got the ass whipped here. And I believe, and the British come with big guns. And Spanish said they cede our land to British. So right there we know so not even British have authority for govern over us. This is why I know so no laws were out that can't apply to me and my people. My people just have to wake up. My people have to just organize themselves. My people have to just choose to apply themselves, to learn and make some, foreign guys. I try tell them or teach them that foreign mess. Now that you can't claim us to be Africans by way of the Maroons, or the Rastafarians. Now comes the TAINOs and first people. Fallacy. It's fallacious. And if it's only one voice going to rebut it, I am he. We say ahuuahkhuu, and ahuuahkhuu look like I. Not like these foreign guys. Yeah, man. So the TAINO with the Spanish blood, the Moorish Spanish mix, are usurpers. Yes, they came from our women, but most of our women were raped. A woman never volunteered for, have intercourse with these foreign people. Most of them were raped. A lot of women were slaughtered. Yeah, man, and I keep telling us that our ancestors' blood are cry out right now. And this is why I say things is not like it was before. Where we have one group of people I bring information and I deceive the mass and I mislead the mass. I carry them to some foreign land. It changed. So them last resort now is to try claim TAINO. And this is coming out of the British, that's a parliament. These guys work with the Maroons. These guys work with the Rastafarian movement. Now them are try get to the indigenous community, but what them can't touch is the Aborigines. Them really can't touch us. You get me? Them have to mess with the ones them want to know themselves and the ones them were hungry. You throw them a bone and them dance like a monkey and dress up that way like clowns. We burn these fallacious stories. This is why we're there for right we own. When I check my bloodline and my ancestry, you're going to find say boy Dallas as a name. They're all over the Mississippi area. And if you want to go back in an ancient story and ancient times, go back to the 12th century and you're going to see the existence of I same way. And we always move against the British Empire there, against the foreign presumed authority there. From the Scottish line come right down. I saw it stay. I saw it stay. And we are here to say we don't agree with the fallacious story. You can't tell who we are. And you can't assume no authority over we. Yeah, man. And I, man, as Nestorian King said, yeah, Dallas Castle. We're there long time, we not just come. We're there before the creation of the government. We're there before the creation of all of these organizations and constructs. This is us as a people. And we reject whatever slave narrative foreign guys with them agents are imposed upon I and I people. We reject it. Jamaica will never be a police state where we have government, that's a policy enforcers harassing free man and woman. You can only claim jurisdiction over your subjects. Know that. And when people choose freely to delegate them authority to foreigners, that's their free will choice. Mere people say there is no free will. I always beg to differ. I'm not follow people out there. I care not what your educational status is. I don't follow you people. Free will is when I can choose not to submit to any foreign rule or bow down, prostrate, and skin out and let the foreign man take advantage of I. A free will can do that, man. They can't say afraid and bend over. But a free will that. They can choose good or bad. That is free will. It mean on a choice. Lot of man talk a lot of mess. But again, within the mess, you will find some, useful information. A man like me, a whole heap of mess, me chant more time. Whole heap of shot will take more time. But within the chanting, within the mess, some might spew out there. You're going to find some jewels and some gems. Not this, just the esoteric things where, watchman, man, all of that, we have said it. People, spiritually, when you want to reach a next level as a neophyte, just apply yourself. You have a book called Awaken the World Within. Them book that can really guide you. Behold the pale horse. Them book that can show you what go on out there. Yeah, man. Them book them I share with certain ones. And one a manly PR, secret of the ages. Them book there, when you don't have them book there in your library and you talk about books, I laugh. Yeah, man, because I know say I do stages. Everything are stages. Nothing is new under the sun in our eye, people. So when you see it go on out there, sometime all you have to do is try balance yourself. Just be still for a moment and absorb and then contemplate. Because your mind is just that, And nothing where you can touch, separate and distinct from your brain. People have to choose to apply themselves, to learn. Not even what me I say. That's why we share so much information. My people don't like read. All when them can read, them not really have time because them have to hustle. So when me as a man make the video in such a way where while them a hustle, them cannot play a video. And them a listen. And them a learn. Them children we are listen and a learn. And this is how we get to see what kind of story Babylon have out there. And we can take whatever is useful from the information and we can leave the rest. But if we don't have no information at all, and all we are get a indoctrination, then this is why we have a problem. This is why we're in this state. So my people, don't be fooled. You understand? In a them kind of time, you have to just know who you are and which side of the fence and where you stand for. I don't think it's going to become relevant going forward, whatever you choose to call yourself or whatever affiliation, you find yourself with. It's going to come down to if you're on the side of good or evil. If you choose for the good or you choose for the evil, that's what it'll come down to. It'll come down to some people who choose for, live truthful and live upful and practice, as them would call it, moral integrity. You gotta have them people that we are stand up now, what we would have called righteous people. And them people are not gonna have no whole heap of this and that. Them not gonna have the material trappings for try entrap anyone. Them people that just come forward with a subtle kind of information where I go resonate with not everyone, but I guess the chosen few. Because every man have to choose to free themselves. I go in one group and I say, boy, you're free. And the freedom have to start from your mentality. Yeah, man. And the knowledge, the information where you get, it I go free you. And the knowledge and information where you get, I go transcend you. I go change you. It's supposed to make you become better, not more radical, not worse. With correct knowledge, it will make you become better and always a strive to improve. Because now you move from what is called the darkness and you manifest yourself in the light. Yeah, man. So true, we know good and bad out there. If we get caught up in a boy who is a TAINO, these people go to continue feeding us distractions. And then the common folks are always buy into these things. When the truth are always there, unmoved, unchanging, just is that truth. So we're not buying into these kind of CIA theater. This is how them use the movie and the theater and show you some of these kind of Persian people calling themselves Indians. They are really Persians, Iranians. You know what I mean? Deriving from the Aryan class. That's who they are. When you see them over the small island, no, they are Asians. Pakistani, Persian people. Not Asian, Persian. Pakistani, Persian. This is where the Trinidadian so-called East Indian is. They're Persians. They're connected with Iran. And them come around here through the British West Indian Company, that British corporation that enslave and colonize. It's a business, people. That's what it is. But them trick way. So even when we are say we are West Indians, we are identified as that corporation. Just like the East Indian Company. But the Dutch are the culprit, but they are one and the same people. Now what's the different names? Dutch West Indian Company, people, basic research. Basic research. Salute, Orel Grant, honor me king. Honor me king. Yeah, man. So when we are look out there, that's why I say even our little puppet government who are answer to the British Empire, because them have what we would call a viceroy. Internationally, them would have called a governor general. We answer to that foreign crown. And this is why when all a man such as I, a free man, say, watch ya, the government of Jamaica, nor parliament, nor have no authority over I and I people. Those foreign people comprehend these things. The local people look at me and say, I'm crazy. Man. But those foreign people do comprehend these things. Because if British are claim my island, yes, sir, which is an American island, me I say, Britain, where you get it from? Britain I go tell me, say, Spain cede my place to them. I'm not going to say, Spain, where you get my place? Who you talk to? As Nestorian king, me not have them documentation there. And document show say we have a Dallas castle on this location. We even have a king's house here. So this is why our people have to wake up, man. And make them just come tell a story. Ask them who them. But if you choose to, subject yourself to this political system, then nobody can really help you. We just can't help you. That's your free will choice. You know what go on, you choose not to remove yourself from that construct, so you deal with what it is. A man like me, there's not much I can do more than we just try share information and shine light on situation and just try, as them would say, coexist harmoniously. Because I know the place will correct itself. I know good people kind of step forward now, more so than the bad. The bad people, them are running and hide now. Because spotlight depend on the bad people. So the bad people, them power minimize. And the good people and the righteous people and the people, them upright, them are push forward now. So we are see a little bit of changes all over the place, especially on our island. Just a little. Just a little, but me no say until you remove the political system that is in place or really change it. Because the moment you have two, there's divide. So we don't necessarily need two or nothing at all. We just need one governance. We know say boy righteousness. We don't need righteousness and unrighteousness. We don't need that. We just need righteousness. And a system and an order where our people just govern themselves by. And when a man violates certain order and forfeit him life with no problem. This is how we have to look for approach, forward. But if we are continually depend on foreign aid, foreign every single thing, then we have to, most of the foreign people them are going to choose to keep them foot on our neck. Them not can't help that. Them are going to call with their subjects. And them are going to put the politicians in place for regulate you, the subjects, and take all your natural resource to their foreign land. Don't let these Persians calling themselves East Indian fool you. This is how they take over India with that East India Company. And they wipe out those people. They wipe them out. No different than what they did here with my people. But again, you know, as we go forward, you know, people are going to, you know, find information where you just say, confirm a lot of our reasoning. We're no African here. Yeah, man. A lot of Africans wish them have our location where them can claim as theirs. Whole lot of Africans, when them look up here, dry desert, and for come on this island where them surrounded by all of these beauty, natural water, where them have problem with over there, all Africans wouldn't mind coming on this side, I guarantee. But we are who we say we are, man. We are the original people here, and we don't want to flunky. Because usually all them people that we have put these kind of information together at some little university flunky. Some of them probably were taught by all Rex, Nettie Ford, and them kind of guys there. I couldn't go to university. I wouldn't get along in the University of the West Indies. Not a man like me. Them would have thrown me out instantly. And I burn too much fire. Because I'm going to ask you, how you sissy I try to teach me? Or what if you try to teach me? You get me? And a man can't dance like me. And when you see me dance, you laugh till you drop on the back. You're not going to know so me can't dance. But me not going to make no sissy teach me for dance. And a man who make no sissy teach them for dance can't come in front of me now when them old and talk to me. You know, if you understand my little meditation, you know. Yeah, it's simple and basic. Yeah. So when them a celebrate them guy there, them Rex, Nettie Ford there, me a bun them guy there. And that are just I. Yeah, man. Why you think our people so, you know, soft out? Because them university and them religion, them Christianity. Placate we, you know. It change we. It take away what we would have as man. It kill that in a way. So even now, when I see all some man out there, the only time him have all a deep voice and a straight stance and erect is when him have a whole heap of money in his pocket. If him broke, you know him broke. Yeah, man, because him whole expression I demonstrate that. And them use the very same money for spoil our people. Or sometimes we have some very good people when them none of money, them sweet, them highly, them right are the best people. And when Babylon catch them and put money in them and spoil them, then oh gosh, man. Them very same people let us change right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes. Because of the commercial, you know, entrapment, the money. We don't want to sell out educational scholars that teach with nothing no more. Because our agenda is just that, an agenda for enrich foreign people and get elite people talk in our land. So we're not too interested in some amount of intellectuals, but that are just I. Only through I'm self-taught, autodidactic. We not need what una push. Really? Yeah, man. Because phone of truth spoil. Phone of truth corrupt. Yeah, man. Una not have truth. Una avoid truth. Yeah, man. And then una have our people not have no choice or option but fair listen to on a national media and think for information with twisted cultural leaders. I think that is correct when them are misleading from that time till now. And you can't say that them alone get wealthy off of phone ignorance. Where now the ignorant people are celebrate these divas, these flunkies, these people where have some other sissies teach them. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. But that is just I. Yeah, man. So as Indian, as American Indian, as Aboriginal Indian, as, original man. Yeah. Ahuuahkhuu Indian. Then we are about anything what these foreign guys working with the British Parliament I bring forward. Yeah, man. And that include the Maroon organization. All of these things are instrumentality of the British Parliament. All of it. And this is why so much crime, criminality, all of these things are going. I see on the news where them say how much gun coming out of the country. And then me ask the question, where them gun there come from? I couldn't America. Because you're supposed to have all kind of stringent measures when you push things, in a barrel or a ship anything. So this is why I know all of them things here, big old agenda, big old government program. Yeah, and then use a little Mickey Mouse man them where look like you and I. And usually when we broke and want a thing, man get involved in all kind of things for money. Let's go get a work, man. I go do some farming, man, and exercise patience, man, and make the farm bring some money. And you know, have to go out there in a criminality, my people. So I say farming thing, go now you can farm pan all your house top. So when some people are step on crime, of them intent, they were made that way. However, if them not choose for change, Babylon out there for deal with them. Anyway, but that's the affair said, TAINO, yeah, ahuuahkhuu, Siboney, Yen Kun Pikibo, Parati people. Yeah, man. We have to just know, so irrespective of where we want to call ourselves, just ask this question: are you free to exist or to be? That's all the question. Is there any foreign chain attached to you? Salute Aboriginal Power platform. Salute my king over there. Salute our Tontonous one, Anu L. Yeah. We have to salute them good brother there. Salute the ones them I'm a pass through on the platform. I don't know the rest of ones them. really, but I know the ones I'm gonna call. And we have to say give thanks, we get to chop it up a bit, and me that ask the ones opposed to we have to go back and forth, because we always have that tribal rivalry, them thing the natural. But I think we have to find a way to come together and look at ourselves as a people and cut out the foreign energy where intermingle with us. And that we have to do, just say watch out. It's like when me I look on the mainland, them have Northeast Indian and them have Southeast Indian. And usually the Indian them in the north always want them where them infiltrate and usurp and change up them thing. And when them establish themselves now as Indian, these are the foreign people, you see them move against the people where would are there in the south, the darker shade people. In India, the same thing. In Africa, the same thing. Them always come forward from the north, my people. And where them northern people come from? These cool region. And when them come in our place and see how sweet it is, them don't want to leave. We need to do a census on how much foreign people are here in this island. We need a census. I'm not talking about census for we as a people. We need to know how much of these foreign people in our place. Because it's like an invasion, boy. And my people are miss it. My people are miss it. The foreign government open up some gates where when me have moved through my island, brethren, the amount of foreign people when me I look upon, it shocked me. It shocked me, yeah. And when they are going like, we're sleeping. Yeah, man, when they are going like, we're sleeping. What came later said, the one from North came South, yeah. Listen, man, you said the Persian, all right. Iran, where you said there, is actually Persia. You get me? And before it was Persia, the power that was around there was the, what you call them, Arian. Because them place the name Ariana. And just like how you find a Sumeria in Africa, you have a Cymeria around a for them that region. Them duplicate everything with around them side. Yeah. And them come from the north and move in the Mediterranean. And spoil up around there. And so them come through and spoil up around, even around here. Because the very same Spain, the nobles of Spain, are the very same Aryan mixing. Go on there, so. Says, we can't be fooled with these Persian people calling themselves Indian and talk about them the day in America first. No such thing. When I say Nestorian king, I know say around India have people like me, around South Africa have people like me, and right around this American hemisphere was only people like me. Only people like us. Over how much millions of us them wipe out my people. When you think the Spanish come around here, where you think, and when them can't wipe we out totally. Because when them wipe out the coastline, them say all of we are come from out of the bush. And then them say, where them people are come from now? Them couldn't wipe we all out. So them have to assimilate with us, mingle with us, and try breed up enough people to spoil we. This is why when you look on the ruling class on this island, them seem to be high yellow complexion. And them high yellow complexion, they have no origin round, yeah. And them thing that me I talk about, and them truth, yeah. Rebut it. The government of Jamaica derived from what you call the West Indian Company, which is the West Indian Corporation. So the moment you say you're a Jamaican, you know you belong to them foreign white man. They will call themselves Aryan. We are governed the British Empire. Like some man tell you mess about our people. We not rule nothing. Who have the big button for press for make nuclear fall? I bet you Iran have one. I bet you India have one. And the same Aryan government we are govern the United States of America, which is a corporation owned by the very same British Aryan foreign man. Them have the button. And which black man boy I say them have button? Not even Colin Powell get close to talk about him can even have no talk. Colin Powell, our Jamaican man where was chief of staff in the United States top military. I met that man, shake him on too. Well, I know like me and my friend, it was actually a book signing in Jacksonville, Florida. I made that for that. And I have him autobiography. Yeah, man. So when me hear ones and ones talk, me I say, oh, you mean same way? A one link. I just no know. Yeah, man. Them a fool with my people. And now that them jig is up, them last resort is to bring some Persian people. I say, them a TAINO. You understand? The very same Persian where East Indian. I call themselves East Indian. Round in a them location. Yeah. So this is why I say them a take over Guyana, because a whole heap of gold and diamonds still around here. Guyana have a lot of those things. And the people in Guyana were used to look like me, them slaughter them out. This is why I say Haiti have problem. Haiti have problem because the very same foreign power where govern the United States of America, the British power, and them are govern what them call Dominican Republic, which is next door to Haiti. And the very same Aryan man them from up in the white cold north region there, you know, where beer ice come from, and have them in a brethren. And them are the puppet masters in a brethren. And them come with a financial system to seduce our people. So we can't be fooled, man. This is why we say Euro-Asian, or we can say Afro-Euro-Asian. When you come from over there, I and I govern yourself. Our people there yourself always been. Why you know, why so much of your people from over there come over here and I try claim our location? Why is that? And it starts with the Vikings, and the Vikings are the very same Aryan type of people, Nordic type of people, Boers type of people. When I look like these are the so-called hidden hand ruling elite. We have some puppet, some mimic government, what them are called, so them government are sovereign. But these elite are sovereign. And my people don't know the difference. When we have a Andrew Holiness come and declare and make a whole heap of speech, then we have a military controlled by a foreign crown. And my people now realize that they are prisoners of this foreign war when they have nothing to do with us. We become the product, the commodity, the business for these foreign people. This is why even when me hear my brethren them on the mainland, so them are Indian, me have to ask them if them have a birth certificate as an Indian. Because the imaginary chains are the financial system, that sophisticated financial instrument called a birth registration form or a birth certificate. So when we are Indian and we say, boy, we find ourselves classified in those things, then make we check ourselves again. Okay, if you're governed by Congress, you're in trouble. Because Congress is the very same Aryan British people them from the northern region. Because you know, you would show us a Congress that they're around India. And India they're around here. Yeah, man. And the very same Congress there on the mainland, that British Aryan foreign construct, we call itself United States of America, is a foreign-owned construct that is. Because the Americas is something else. But again, probably my view is a little bit different. To me, I use a different kind of spectacles. Whatever matrix is there, I can't find it because I look at what is. Now what them present themselves to be. Iran, yeah, old Persia. Yeah, man, the old Aryan them. I now come from a place where we don't know about. I want to push out these Persian people calling themselves Indian around my location here in the West. Them they over Trinidad and Tobago. Enough, these Persian calling themselves East Indian. Them they on my island too. Persian calling themselves East Indian. Guyana, them they around them place enough, my people. So when them talk about TAINO, and I show you them image here, no sir, a miscegenation with usurpation. You understand? So them want to make sure say you can't claim this land. But it's too late because we have a Dallas Castle and I am Linton O'Neill of the House of Dallas. We have a Dallas Castle. So no little sodomite Indian with no TP can't give me no talk in my land. You get me? No sodomite TAINO. Where I come out at TP, where I walk naked, can't give me no talk in my land. Just like the maroon where I come from Spain, can't give me no talk in my land. And I say, ahuuahkhuu, Indian, authentic, first people. And we show and share information for say, all I know are foreigners will come by here. Yeah, man. Uno where Eurasian, the African them just start come around here. But Uno Eurasian, the puppets, the hybrid for the Aryans and the Persians. I Uno come around here enough upon yourself with the Moors of Spain, the Arab and the Islami and the Muslims. But I am here. Go and go do the research. Look if there's a Dallas Castle in this location. And then do the research and see if my name is such. And ask any one of them TAINO Sisia if them can present anything as such. Anciency. Which one? Which maroon? Anciency. Which one? Which maroon? Which Rasta? All I want to start in the 1900s. This is why information like this, where I man we share, can't go national car, we tear down on a house. We burn down on a house. Because we are not truth, we are full of lies. We not deceive our people. This is why our people seem to be suffering when we live in a heaven. We're there in a city and say we're hungry too. When we're hungry in a city, we can't think about food, we have to think about money. But if we ever walk out of the city, we pick up food off of the ground going into the country, what my mainland people call the mountains, the bush. It's just right out there. Nothing sweet me and give me joy like when me I drive out of Portmore or Kingston area. You see, the moment me reach Flatbridge and me I see Bear Bush, me can just park up and know me good. And one of the sweetest thing for I. So even when them build them little cities and cities and cities, watch me now, we still have a vast amount of land on this island. Yeah, man, we spread out in such a way where it's only the mental indoctrination of the people. Because you will have people live downtown and then they will come out of downtown area. You will have people living at downtown Kingston but don't take a bus and come to Portmore in over 5-10 years. And people wouldn't believe that. You have some people living at some location where they don't move. Worse if them not for come out of them community for go work. Them not leave them community. Them just stay right there. The biggest thing for our island people was the country people them coming to the city. Kingston. That was the highlight. And when Kingstonian our city people go country, them look like foreigner. That changed now. That changed now, man. Cause country people them live much sweeter than enough of whom I see in our city. Yeah. When I pass through country and say country people have some rotted big house, it's sweet, my man. I take pleasure, man. When I see it, me all try wonder, say, yo, I wonder how them people here live and thing, you know? When 6 o'clock at dinner time, I wonder if everybody now come together and sit down around a big table or spread out in the yard and everybody eat and say grace together. And I wonder, because we have to get back to these things. This is why I give thanks for your family structure where the most I bring around. I salute, I first lady. Because when people come into your life, them for really change it, man. And I tell you, I have to give thanks. I have to give thanks. Yeah, man. And when you go in a people's life, you're supposed to can transcend it, man. Make it better. Yeah, man. So we do have to give thanks. Anyway, right now the hour mark, you don't know it going on. Our people and their attention span, because we are always busy, we always have to hustle, we always have to go on with ourselves. Yeah, man. But we don't want to be fooled anymore. We don't want a Persian people pretending to be East Indians who is affiliated with the Iranians with them little look here, them little stringy here look here. I go on like say, boy, because the CIA present them on TV as Indian. Living in a TP. We don't an authority around here. You understand? So we now accept nothing from the parliament or the government of Jamaica about no TAINO was first people. We are dismissed that. We are dismiss your corporation and your corporate construct and your corporate subjects. These maroons, these Moors. I want to spoil up the Rastafari movement. I want to do it. The very British people spoil the Rastafari movement, what was so authentic. Rasta come change the whole earth until them, spoil it. Them make some university sissy grow them here long and talk about them a Rasta and trick them. That's how it spoiled. That's when it gets soft. And the revolutionaries, them shoot up and kill off. Yeah, man, are the ones them where get locked where or have left the place. My father them say was a Rasta man. My father was a Rasta man. Man them say, yo, when I see him not here, way past him, way gone. But when I look upon my father and I'm coughing him, never have a Rasta. And when I see my father gravestone, it's a counselor of many. I don't know if my father was politician. Then probably say I'm more PMP still. But I don't think he was no official counselor where him have district and all these things. He probably was a man like I, who probably encourage ones and ones. But unlike I, he probably was one of them bad guy there. Because me am a bad guy. Me are the good guy. So that's the difference probably with me and my father. And I can't say he was a bad guy. It's only, me only can presume because government kill him, police. And police that work with some other, what they call bad guys when them do that. Because them could know when him a move unless one of them so-called friends them call the police and say him a move, him there him there on the bike, like that. And these things not come in a paper. When me I look for a report, me not see it. Me I forgot make an official report for death certificate and information from the government of Jamaica. Forget them kind of information there. Because you don't know in them time that man police kill people and nothing come out, right? Especially if them say, boy, you know, politics. And politicians normally kill people where them can't govern and control. That's why I'm not get involved in it. I could never be a PMP or Labour, right? I don't get involved in a politics because a man like me, them not gonna like me. So them are gonna say him not take talk, them Nestorian king not take talk. So me not get involved. I can't be no bad man, so me and a man ain't nothing. We just share information and say we're free. We don't want a guy talk to it. When you want to chat to it, present a contract, so we look through it and then we can, you know, engage in a contract. Outside of that, not come with no foreign army and no foreign mess and come chat to it. Yeah, man, because I care how much foreign wanna have. The people are always much more. And always remember, uno upper class elite, uno Aryan type. Uno na clean on a yard. Uno na cut on a lawn. Uno na wash and press on a clothes. No found don't even cook on a food. It's my people that do that. This is why me always have access. You understand? And this is why we have to know, say, boy, we no wanna man tell we say we are this when we are express and profess we are that. If you want to be a TAINO, which is a puppet for the British construct, you be a TAINO. Don't tell me say me a TAINO. Don't tell me say me a African. Don't tell me say me a peace, my lord. Peace, the man from out of the royal family, you know. That's what me I put here. A long time I not see them warrior pass through. Salute Hassan Blake. Salute me king. Through my day a chant. Me never really spot the ones them passing through. Complete respect, Hassan. Yeah, man. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up because you know it's the 1 hour mark. And I don't know I just say the thing, I don't know if it jump out or jump in or what go on. But I don't normally get interference. YouTube no normally interfere with me. Yeah. And people will probably, if I share them thing, them will probably block all my thing or shoot at me that way. But I mean, I don't have nothing to share more than just that image, yeah. Yeah, that usurpative image, yeah. You know what I mean? And again, I'll say usurpative. When I ram for create with one word, you know, and call it Ebonics. But yeah, that's what this is. Because when young people see an image like this and say, hops, that was the first. No, these are Persians. These are foreigners in this American hemisphere. Foreigners. They're all foreigners to this hemisphere. And that is our truth. So no TAINO, no originate around here. TAINO are the product of the miscegenation, the foreign intercourse with the Spaniards that came in 1492 and raped and ravaged our area and our women and produced a new hybrid class of people that's called TAINO. That's who TAINO is. TAINO is a Spanish word. Ahuuahkhuu is not. Ahuuahkhuu, more, you can associate even ahuuahkhuu. I go back to what we would have called Sanskritam, because that not originate around India, what them call India. You understand? And the Tamil people of Tamil Nadu. This is why the place is called Bharat. That's why I'm telling you, I want to hear me say, boy, I like the Buddhist practice. True, me I look from it from an ancient perspective. Ancient concept. Not this usurpation or the new one where the Aryans them come in and the Brahmans them and usurp. No, this is why I say when we talk about the language Sanskritam, what they call Sanskrit, our one. This is why NASA said them no one will learn Sanskritam, only because it's one of the only unambiguous language now. Very same Sanskritam. Our thing, no originate over there. But when me I say it, people don't really want to hear it. Them want to hear the scholars them present it. Then them will at least acknowledge it. But we are who we say we are. Yeah, man. And if you want to be anything you want to be, we don't have a problem with that. But we say we are ahuuahkhuu. Yeah, man. And we not take no foreign man chat. We not pay no foreign man, no tax. Yeah, man. This is our land. Foreign man are the business in our land. So even the government of Jamaica is a foreign construct in my land. You have to know that. The very government of Jamaica with its House of British Parliament is a foreign construct in my land. And them truth are my people. So these Pakistani, Irani, Persian, Indian, so-called East Indian, Hindustani people that is in my hemisphere. Check on yourself, because we are exposing for who the mess is. One not elite around here. Yeah, man. So this is the first fire we're lit at you Euro-Haitians and foreign people. We are trying to invade my location by way of integration and assimilation. That's what's going on. Who are them nothing our place in our people? If only one knew, I mean, just I know, one probably know a long time, especially one well of tourists this and tourists that. This is how them get foothold in our country, come in as tourists. And then them find a little careless black girl when nothing and breed her. And that's how them start. That's all. I choose that. Unbridled. Gratitude, I people. Don't let them fool you, man. But Taino are first people. Taino are Spanish people. Taino are Spanish people. The product of Spanish man, both black and white Spanish mix up, man. Because everything that mix up over there. When the Moors are ruling Spain from what, 720 to the 1400, the Moors them shove them private parts in everything over there. We move. This is why you have a lot of people is take offense to the Moors, because the Moors spoil up them bloodline around there. And these Moors wasn't no American. These Moors come from over that side, are the very same Berber African people, Islamic Muslim people, are them that. It's not us. We're a separate and distinct people. And this causes a confusion in the earth. My people can't see themselves as who them is truly great. Them only have this slave narrative that was imposed and indoctrinated within their psyche. And everything is, oh, we have to go back to Africa, a next Pan-African bull. Pan-African paper bull. Now them have a new one, TAINO, indigenous. Truth is supreme. Truth will always be supreme. Yeah, man. And the man them wanna like truth. I got dissipate. Gratitude again, people. Gratitude for the time. Gratitude for the moment. Complete gratitude for your presence. And again, salute to our subscribers. Salute to the American Aborigines. Salute to the American Indian. People that will look like I. Them specifically me I talk about. Yeah, man. Cross the pond, Britain. Watch me now, Britannia. My people, same way. That you don't know in a people. I make a rotted claim on the earth where I show the eye them miss it. You don't notice when I tell all I know in a 2019, 2020, when me I say create a superior court of record as a dossier and place it on the public record, that county recorder area. Put it in there. People don't notice absolutely none of them get for do that. I'm the only man do that. Me have people on both St. Thomas Virgin Island, British Virgin Island. Me have people all over the mainland. Have them document they couldn't move, couldn't put that on a public record. And them just step in with Corona and say, watch out, these locations are closed down. And when them closed down, me are the only man I have access to the public record area because I did. Because me actually I go in a court, so me I say make sure my arm up myself, get my things on record, published, and get my certified copy and secure myself. And Babylon not gonna know that until I present it. It's when I present it, Babylon stand down and I say, hold on, what is? We don't know nothing about this. This is when the people and not my government and my area say, Mr. Dallas, you send us all back to school. You send the detective back to school. You send the judiciary. Don't own no attorneys here on the island. I care what them name. Remember me I go quote all of them, all of the little bossy attorneys, them. True, me don't know them much. Most of them. And them just with themselves. And I have respect for the ones them. Don't ever think so boy me there undermine. I just know so boy full no obligation and allegiance is not with me or my people. Because the moment when you're a bar member, a member of the British Registry Accreditation, bar member, you subject yourself to the crown and to a foreign power first. And that is a fact. And that is understandable. This is why when me enter no jurisdiction, you get me? Because I have a little area where I claim as no jurisdiction. When me enter as Nestorian king, watch me now, me not have no superior, but I have an equal. This is why when I step in, I unseat every single judge, every single one. And it's verbal. Because, it have to be contractual. And you have to have a, public oath of office. Just like how you have the private bar oath. You understand? And through I man with my basic little self-taught knowledge is aware of these things. When I step forward, I walk in and out. And again, when I give me psychological evaluation, I know under pressure my public officers, my public officials. I know that. You understand? I mean, I have no kind of, problem. Because I'm there, I express myself as a free man. Me, I'm one of the only man, Andrew Holness, can't send him police friend them or in police organization come and harass. You understand? Because I'm in a criminal here. You understand? And them guys there not have no authority over me. I'm probably one of the only man where if you not try me can't moan down and stand up and say, oh, not try. Me I'm probably one of the only man where can do that lawfully. Right here. No bragging. But the beauty with I is that know I is not that way. Yeah, man. Know I, man, of the righteous man, I come to I say, watch you now, correct on a thing, man. Correct on yourself, man. Do the right thing. And that we step forward and say, when I come and I say we want to fight no war. Them war they are rage long before I. Because the war is, Good over evil. That's the battle. Evil I try overtake good, and good I stand up for dominant, saying, watch out, we are good. So that the war they are raged long time. Now have nothing to do with us. What we have to do is choose which side we are choose for stand on. And we choose good, righteousness, not badness, not evil, righteousness. So give thanks. Calling out, Shammai, ahuuahkhuu, 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 one, akkad. Yeah, man. Shammai, ahuuahkhuu, wow, great spirit or creator. Yeah, man. And all the ancestral powers. Yeah, man. All the great and powerful functions of nature is one. So when I put nothing upon no man. Yeah, man. We say you want to find your power, your creator, your leader, your God. Go look in mirror. Then you'll see the image of all these things, which is you. It's always been you. It's always within you. Mental thing, people. Yeah, man. So when them talk about the 7 chakras or the 7 power centers, when it's stimulated, it takes you to other dimensions. This is how simple it is. And your aura, the stimulation of these power centers will emit, will make you even glow when people look upon you. They must say, I'm still so. Yeah. That's what it is, people. You don't need 15 hours worth of yapping for break it down this simple. However, we say salute out there to a lot of master teachers who look like us. Yeah, man. And salute to the good people them out there who do not look like us. Because a lot of good people out there who don't look like we, but them are good people and do good things. So we have to say complete gratitude. Again, American Indian, American Aborigines. Yeah, man, however you choose to, classify yourself outside of the corporate construct. Because we're not talking about no congressional governed Indians. We're not talking about no Freemasonic Indians, boy. We burn them there. We run them there. We not submit nor bow. We not cooperate. We say non-participation with all foreign construct in all variations of form. That we say we're not at war with nobody. We are at peace. We are neutral here. But not impose your foreign ideology or ideology on us. Yeah, man. We burn it, man. And we're going to run it, man. And we're going to shun it, man. And we are free people. And we don't want no Persian, no Iranian, no alien man with them foreign construct and them puppet governance or govern us around here. One of the East Indian people, you better watch on yourself, because you come around here in the 1800 and go on like origin around here. You better watch on yourself, especially on them islands that want a so-called assumed governance like Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago. You better watch on yourself. You look at foreign Persian people, think we don't know, talk about East Indian. I saw want to go over India and spoil it, kill out the Dravidian people. We know fun now. But the good people amongst you, we will always excuse the good people when I know these things. You understand? But you say, oh no, we are purporting like this judge, this Trinidadian judge, this outer order lady, try me in a traffic court a couple of years ago. I don't know where she's right now, but I know she probably still having nightmares with a man like I. I'm quite sure of it. When I want a foreign governance, we have to start look upon some people we are chat to it. And anytime when I look foreign and in a trouble, move them and get somebody who represent I. No make no African woman come chat to it. You understand? Like when me there GP, African woman administrate the place. So I'm to the island people, the Jamaica people. You understand? When foreign people come, them not have no affinity for we. Them not care nothing about we. Believe it. Them just have a look dark skin, looking like we, but them hate we. I'm telling you. Enough of them not like we, my people. Them despise we. Yet, them want everything what we have. They're jealous of us as a people. And jealous of we, my people. That's why them brutalize we so. So don't listen to them when them tell you about TAINO. TAINO never exists until Spanish came here and rape a woman and create a subgroup, a hybrid group called TAINO, separate and distinct from ahuuahkhuu. That's it for us today. Again, my people. Call them out now. Call them out.